Well, hello again, everyone. Welcome to the Blade 230S V2 unboxing video. Now, it's probably almost been a year since we actually announced this. This is based off the original 230S that was hugely popular. Still a ton of them out there flying. The V2 is updated with a lot of little things. I'm not going to get into all the details for the video, but we announced this probably middle of, actually probably the beginning of flying season 2018. And I'm going to do some content pieces on this, but I figured before I do that, let's go do an unboxing video. So this hasn't, I haven't even broke the seals on this guy yet, so there could be like I don't know, a rabbit in here. I have no idea. So let's open it up, see what's in here. Now this is the bind and fly basic version. We do sell a ready to fly version, which is great. Again, this isn't really something we call a beginner heli. Here's your manual. Make sure you read that, especially for helicopters. Why not? This isn't really necessarily a beginner heli, but it kind of is. We recommend starting with something smaller for your first thing, but this is probably a great second heli, and this has safe features, which for someone like me who doesn't get around to flying helis a lot, is a great thing to have. This has a stability mode, which has like self-leveling, panic recovery, all the great things we come to love from like fixed wing stuff, but applies to a heli. Then it has I believe we call it agility mode, which kind of gives you full control. This is really simple. Kind of gives you full control. You can still do aerobatic stuff, 3D stuff. It just kind of slows down the rates. That's it. And then there's full 3D mode. And I believe, don't quote me on this, I'll double check, that panic recovery works in every mode. It definitely works in at least stability and the agility mode. Let's get that on camera. But yeah, that's great. I mean, that's good for someone like me who I'm going to start getting cocky when I'm flying this, and it's nice to have that little extra bailout feature for when the inevitable happens. And this is great. I love the colors on this because it's very vibrant, really sticks out. That's all there is to it. That almost didn't even warrant an unboxing video. Yeah, it's a great size too. So this is something you could throw almost in a backpack, to be honest. It doesn't take up a lot of room. You could actually like leave this in your car throughout the week or throughout flying season. You could fly it indoors if you have enough space. Big enough to fly outdoors to kind of fight the wind and everything. Takes an 800 milliamp 3S LiPo, which isn't included unless you get the ready to fly version, which again comes with a transmitter, battery, everything you need. I just didn't need all that stuff. But yeah, I mean, this is a great design because there's no belt, there's no shaft in here, there's a separate motor. It's one less thing to break. The main gear's been updated. Nice, like I said, high visibility paint scheme. I'm going to pull this off for you guys so you can see it. Super nice. And you know, a lot of people get scared of helis because they look complicated, especially when you start really digging in. You're like, oh man, there's a lot of linkages, there's a lot of stuff to go wrong. This stuff is designed to be easy. It's designed to fail a certain way. That way, when you do break something, you can fix it. And that's probably something we're going to show because, like I said, I'm probably going to crash this. I'm going to do stupid stuff. I'm going to start testing the limits of not so much this, but more of this. And I'm going to break stuff. So we're going to show you how easy it is to repair stuff. I mean, it's really not that complicated. And that's kind of the goal of all of our S models. A lot of people aren't aware that the actual S is kind of like the intermediate level to where it's still designed to take a beating. It's not a full like competition level kit, but it's still a collective pitch heli. You can do all the crazy aerobatic maneuvers, all kinds of the stuff you see the pros do. So yeah, that's it. I figured there'd be a little bit more to it, but maybe that's kind of a good summary of the video. There's really not a lot to this, and I'm kind of excited about it, to be honest. Again, I haven't done a lot of heli flying. I've done a lot of fixed pitch heli flying. Done very little collective pitch heli flying, more just kind of hovering in parks, getting kind of used to the feel of it. So this will be fun. This will be a good kind of, I don't want to call it a trainer, but that first step into collective pitch helis, and we'll see where it goes from there. We have some ideas of some other stuff to do. I'll probably put links to the additional content that we do with this guy below. But again, we want to do a nice unboxing video, kind of just show you what's included in the box. Again, this is the bind and fly basic version. So the ready to fly will obviously have more. Probably should have done that one. That would have been more to talk about. But regardless, we hope you enjoyed this. And let us know if there's any particular things, not necessarily just to the 230S V2, but if there's any helicopter specific content you'd like to see. We'll probably get James Haley in, maybe Pete Holy, he's part of the PD team as well. And kind of we can talk through stuff. We can show you how to do stuff. So let us know in the comments what you'd like to see. Let me know things you'd like to see me do. That might be a very open-ended, scary question with limited flying experience. But we'll let you go. Hopefully you enjoyed this, and we'll see you next time. Make sure you subscribe. We don't do a ton of unboxings, but when we do, it's always fun, and we love reading your comments. So stay with us, and we'll see you next time. Thanks again.